Okay, before the episode starts, just saying that in the last episode I referred to the language as Flemish the whole time instead of calling it by its more common name, Dutch, not realizing that they were the same language with minor differences until after the video was published. Anyways, thank you to literally only myself for requesting this episode. Welcome to Natling Notes, the Conlang Critic-esque show that gets facts wrong about your favorite natural language. I'm Eli Shemer, and in this episode we'll be looking at the language of the Old Testament, Hebrew. Modern Hebrew is a revitalization project created by the British in 1920, making Hebrew the first extinct language to come back into use. Ancient Hebrew is an extinct Semitic language created by the Canaanites circa the 10th century BCE. In this episode we'll be focusing on modern Hebrew. Hebrew's consonants are m, n, b, d, g, b, d, g, j, z, ch, v, z, j, f, s, sh, h, h, w, l, y, r. 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 Oh my. R. 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 Final. Honestly, pretty fire choices. Sure, the sound "h" gives off sort of like a harsh vibe, but actually all the other sounds kind of gives the language Viosa vibes. I don't know, like all the other sounds that I like it. Honestly, Hebrew's vowels are e, u, e, o, and a. I like a simple 5 vowel system and the choice of a. There's not much else I can say here. Hebrew's diphthongs are non-existent. Finally! I love the beautiful right-to-left orthography, but I there's like the right-to-left thing. Like, for example, if I try to type something in like a normal English paragraph that's in like Hebrew, it like screws with the formatting a lot of the time. But thankfully, there's a special Unicode code point for that. Also, there's this diacritic, the shva, and like when you add it next to a consonant, it becomes a chataf consonant. So if you put a shva next to say a kamatz, which makes the a sound, it becomes the chataf kamatz, which is pronounced like o, which is like way different, and that's not something I that's not something I vibe with. But like, yeah, I like the writing system. It's like really good. It's like it looks good. I grammar time again. Hebrew has SVO word order, kinda uncommon, but like I speak English, so I'm used to it. I don't like SVO word order that much. I think SOV is a little bit better, but like it's okay. I'll let it slide. And then there's noun adjective for the adjective order. I really love that. It's a very common thing. So yeah, like that's all I know about what grammar is. It's just the word order and the adjective order. So I don't think that really counts as grammar. I should change my definition of grammar, should I? Anyway, the vocab is actually pretty normal and decent. I like how easy it is to pronounce most of the words that don't have like a resh in them or something. And even if they do, they still sound absolutely beautiful. For example, Arya, I guess. I get Arya, I guess, meaning lion. That's what it means. Arya. I'm gonna pronounce it like that because I'm lazy. And now for the spoken sample. Shout out to my dad for recording this.
מבחן הפיטנס גרם פייסר הוא מבחן קיבולת אירובית רב-שלבית שהולכת ונעשית קשה יותר ככל שהיא נמשכת. מבחן הקצב של 20 מטר יתחיל בעוד 30 שניות. תור בהתחלה. מהירות הריצה מתחילה לאט, אך הולכת ונעשית מהירה יותר מדי דקה לאחר שאתה שומע את האות הזה. יש להשלים סיבוב בודד בכל פעם שאתה שומע את הצליל הזה. זכרו לרוץ בקו ישר ולרוץ כמה שיותר זמן. בפעם השנייה שאתה לא מצליח להשלים סיבוב לפני הצליל, המבחן שלך הסתיים. המבחן יתחיל במילה התחלה. זה הסימן שלך. תתכונן, תתחיל.
Overall, I'd say I like Hebrew more than I like Dutch, making it the best NatLang reviewed so far. I don't like SVO word order that much. I think SOV is a little bit better. I turned this recording off. Ah! Okay, yeah, great. Now it's not responding.